So we wanted to secure our kubelet environment also. Now the question is, how do we secure? So what is a kubelet? We know that. Okay, by now we know that what is a kubelet, but this is important information which we need to understand. So kubelet by default it runs on 10250, and where you have a full access. There is one more port which is being used by the kubelet, and that is 10255, which is on where you can get the read-only traffic and unauthenticated, unauthorized. Now the question is, how can we control the security of the kubelet? What to do? So how do we lock down the unauthenticated traffic to the kubelet? So see here, the requirement is very simple. If you look at this image, all the traffic from the Kube API server should be allowed to kubelet, and rest of the traffic it should be denied if I go for the hypothetical scenarios. So now let's say, think simple, this image. If kubelet is allowing by mistake that port number, and attacker got access to that machine IP address, and then automatically he'll get access to the kubelet also. Okay, so automatically he'll get access to kubelet also. So he may change, delete, or modify some of the pods economics and things like that. So it should not be allowed. Attacker should not be allowed, or should not be allowed to access the kubelet. So what to do? So kubelet should only respond to the request from the Kube API server. That's our understanding. So what to do? So in order to do that, let's look at this part here. First, look at this kubelet configurations. Okay, so kubelet configurations, grep kubelet. Okay, now you have to look at this one very carefully. And where is the YAML file? In fact, I would suggest each and every option of the kubelet, please look at it. Okay, so right now by default they have set it up with the clusters, but which file you should check this out? Where is the YAML file? Here it is. This is the configuration file for the YAML. So look at this file here and look for the one entry which is called unauthorized access. So lots of entries are there, and see, this one. Look at this, the one which I'm selecting. This one. Okay. So what we are saying here, this is the entry you have to look at it. By the way, you should look for everything. You should look for everything. But right now, for my topic, that is the only entry is important. Okay.
Yeah.
So here, what you are saying, anonymous enabled false. That means anonymous access, which is enabled, false. That means, what does it mean? This line meaning of this?
Anonymous access is disabled.
Disabled. Okay. So this entry, you have to make sure that it's anyways is there, but I'm just telling you, maybe someone will say, hey, I have a kubelet, and that kubelet is being hacked by the thing. So can you go and check that setting of the kubelet and disable the unauthorized access? So what you need to do, you know that by now, correct? No?
Yeah.
So first thing, I repeat, anytime you understand this way, anytime you modify the anytime you modify the kubelet configuration, first you have to stop the kubelet service, modify the configuration, and start the kubelet. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
Got it? Now here you see that some other settings are also there for webhook, and this is the certificate file. So this is the right now the kubelet will receive the request only from the API server, and if this certificate is validated, client CA file. That means this CA file which is there in this worker machine, Kubernetes PKIC, so is validated. So because it's a worker, is this a master? Look at this worker actually. You'll be having more clarity.
Correct.
See here. So go for this YAML file. See here, and this is the file. So this file is there in the worker also, and then master also.
Master also. Yeah.
Okay. So now authentication happens. So now how can I check this whether it's there or not? So let me
Check what?
checking the kubelet, querying the kubelet. So just a second, hold on.
Okay.
So curl http localhost 10250 and -a https. Just a second, there's some issues with the URL.
255 or 25?
Just
250.
255 also. Hold on. Just a second, I'll get a correct.
250, I think you're trying to.
4 it should be saying unauthorized. Just a second.
Okay.
Call kubelet.
Unauthorized.
This. So URL pattern, I think I need to check that. Just a second, give me 2 seconds. So here it says 10250 health. This is the API call. So something was missing. HEALTHZ. And see unauthorized.
Unauthorized.
Correct?
Yeah.
So because of this, can I authorize now? So what I will do is with the certificate file, just so I need a parameter actually. So get a parameter. Just give me 2 seconds. Cert file for a getting disturbance. Can you pick the folder too? Yeah. Key. Just again, this is not having. So kubelet API call with key and certificate. So I need that command actually. Okay. So so the command should be like this. So let's call this command like this. Okay. So
okay.
just a second. I'm creating the command. Just clear the screen. etc Kubernetes find dot name kubelet star config file, and this is the file, and this is the current VM, correct now? And this is the PM. So client current, this is certificate, and this is the client, and this is the, you can use the CA also, that's not a problem. So are you getting my points, right?
Yeah, I got your point.
I'm authenticating just to show you how can your authentication is working. So sometime you will be having spoil cluster, okay, and then you will be asked to correct that. So Okay, key and certificate is in the same file actually. Okay, that's the reason I got confused. Okay, so now no problem. So this is the command, and I will add my certificate -c space then key. Where's the key? Hyphen key space and like this. And now remember that now it seems to be good command, and this is the unauthorized access. What I did, curl I missed it, right? Unauthorized access. Now this one should not have a unauthorized access. So let's check it out. Forbidden, but you got some information about this health. So let me this API. It's all API actually, so you can use this. You can directly use the config file also. It'll be easier actually, you know. So let me correct this. So here clear the screen. It says
-k, maybe you can -k. Forbidden.
Okay, let me use this cert file also. And fail to verify the legitimacy. I'm using the right one actually. Well, I'll do one thing. I'll use the config file only. So this is the third mode, and I'll use the config file for that. So qctl okay, just a second, hold on. So I should get all the pods should be running on this particular node. So no. Okay, so exact. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll just find this command little bit later. Okay, but what I would try to show you in this node right now, you have a unauthorized access.
To the kubelet.
Because of that. Now, if you reuse the right key certificate, which I am using actually, but it's not taking for some reason. So maybe some mistake I'm doing with the command line. Let me check one more time. This was was there, no? And let me check this file is having both the things or not. So this is the So yeah, key and certificate is there. So you should take actually. So I think if you have a key and certificate, you have some. Okay, I'll check this. What is the curl ways to provide the key and certificate together? Okay. So here maybe this is not taking, but unfortunately I have a same files. Okay, so I'll check and let you know. So did you understand that how to protect the kubelet?
Yeah.
Okay, so now next thing is which we are trying to discuss is after the kubelet we have to use workbench. So sorry, not workbench, kubebench. So kubebench is not a part of
Kubernetes.
Kubernetes. So Kubebench is some open source tool which has been developed for the reviewing only cluster security. Okay, there are many tools which we'll discuss throughout this session. One of which is a Kubebench. So Kubebench is having which is a tool to help you to audit the clusters with the rules set by CIS benchmarks. Now the question is, you will say, what is the CIC benchmark? So CIC benchmark, which basically is one community, one organization, which provide the guidelines and best practices for securing the services, physical hardware, network access control, user permissions, and logging. Okay, so this is the CIC benchmark. So let's spend some time with the CIC benchmark. So what you have to do, first you have to register over there. So go to that and register and download one rule set. It's a PDF. So access to all benchmarks. See here. Download CIS benchmark. For the Alibaba Cloud, no. This one, Linux, no. Amazon Linux, no. Tomcat, no. CentOS, no. Somewhere Docker, of course, not, no. But where is Kubernetes? Yes.
Yeah.
Here you have to download this benchmark. Okay. So if you want to secure the Kubernetes, you have to download this.
Okay.
And if you want to secure Linux, Ubuntu or something, you have to download some Debian family Linux and all. Got it? If you want to network devices, and so I would suggest you please work on it. It's very useful for us and for you. Few questions will be around from this also. So download CIC benchmark. I'll have to register. So accept. My name is Rajesh Kumar, Devopschool, sector IT or computer. Do you have computer? Information. Let's say education, whatever it is. Role, email address, Debug.school, country India. This is one-time activity. You have to do that. Next, download this benchmark. So check this email and let's see that. Here, not here. Just wait for it. So there, that file is very important for you. Okay, that file is very, and always download from the CIS website only, because if you're downloading from the Google here and there, that may be outdated. Okay, so it's always to download here only. Okay, so I'm still waiting for it. Let's come back to this later point of time, but that file is important for you to practice. Now what I will do, I will go ahead and download so CIC is a non-profit organization, provides security best practices for a wide range of technologies. Now I will go ahead and download the Kubebench. Now Kubebench is basically for reviewing the cluster security. Let me tell you, Kubebench has all the rules, which is guidelines by the CIS for the Kubernetes. Remember that, so don't get confused. So which
Got
will
it.
help.
Got it.
Huh. So now the question is, it's a different product, open source product. How can you download? So Kubebench you can download in form of pod also. You can install the container also. You can download from the binary. You can install from the binaries also, and you can do it from the compile source also. So right now I'm doing from the binary. So can we go to the internet meanwhile? So Kube bench.
Yeah, this actually I have practiced on the what is that? One second. Scanning and then remediating, right? I was doing some practice on this cube killer.sh. They have some practice lab
Yes, yes.
environment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So this is
I've
the one. Download this. So there is a documentations for it, and so this UI has been changed from download. Here it is. Okay. So let me check the email one more time because I need that email PDF file. So clone this. See Kubebench. Now there is a okay. This is the problem. Hold on a second. This UI has got changed. So Kubebench, go to the release. This will be better. And yeah, this is the one. So go for binary. Do you have not a binary? Kubebench Turbo. Yeah, this is the one. So it's the latest version, right? Yes. So download, copy, go here. What happened? Just a second. Sorry, some copy paste wrong thing has happened. So this I downloaded tarball and tar xvf. I'm downloading the system only. Okay. So Kubebench. No, where is that? CFG, right? CFG. And this is for different platform, and I can use for
1.22 or 1.23 is there. You need to use the normal CIS one, right?
this. Which is the version I'm having?
1.22, right?
Okay, we have to upgrade that. No, this is not there. Some file is not coming for that. These all are the file which is for the applying that file. This is the configuration file. I'm looking for the installer. So just a second, hold on. Why I'm not getting installer? I'm surprised. This is installer.
Maybe that Kubebench. Oh, that's you think that's the wrong package you downloaded.
Okay, fine. I'm going to copy this Debian package. On Linux package was there actually. Okay, forget about it. So here wget, one more package. Let me download Debian, and here where's the Debian package? Here it is. chmod 755, and that's a configuration file if you're going to run it actually. And dev-i, and this one. I hope I'm not making a mistake. No, this is the apt install. This one, let's do this. That command is deprecated actually, maybe. Uh, Having recording sessions. I'm always forgetting this. Okay, so RBAC.
Kubernetes.
Kubernetes DevOps. Same process which I showed you manually, Kubernetes init process is also doing the same thing. I told you, right? Step number 1, creating a private key. Step number 2, CSR file, and then converting to certificate. So same thing has been done for the admin account also. So while creating a cluster. Okay, so now normal accounts and service account. So both you have to audit properly. Now, these are the authentication method which we have. Initially, only morning I discussed about it. Client certificate, the one which we are using, bearer token which we are using for the service account, and also for joining bootstrapping the node. Authenticating proxy also you can use it. HTTP basic auth also it is possible. So these are the all authentication strategy. Please try at least once in your offline environment. Plugin associated with the attributes to the request in multiple methods may be enabled at once. So authorizations, anyways, RBAC and all we'll discuss little bit later. This is the stuff which we'll discuss little bit later. Okay. So any questions which you have so far?
No.
Okay. So let's do an assignment now, and then assignment is create a normal account. Add CSR of create normal account, create a CSR of normal account, generate a certificate cert file using Kubernetes master, set private key just a minute, sir. Generate a private key. This is the heading. Create a CSR account, generate a cert file using Kubernetes master, set a private key in your config file. This is the stuff. This using manually.
In your config file means on the master.
No. Config file means there's only one config file in the whole cluster. That is
Kube-config.
Yeah, that's all. Okay.
So that is you're saying on the master node only, no?
Yeah, you have to do in the master with the workstation. You can keep it in a different machine. Create a normal account using automated way. So this is automated way. First I want you to do manual way. I'm not giving you the resource name, you have to find out.
Okay.
These two things. Last assignment, what you have to do, find a way to remove access of normal account.
Yeah, what you told earlier. No? Okay.
Yeah. So this is the
Yeah.
3 assignments which you are
Yeah.
having. You have to do now.
Yeah. Can we take a break now or?
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Okay. So.
Hello everyone, if you would like to access the remaining videos of this playlist of 50 plus more tools which are coming under DevOps, DevSecOps, SRE, DataOps, GitOps, etc. Kindly become our channel members by clicking on the joining button. You would have access to 100s of playlists and 1000s of videos lifetime access with this membership. Enjoy.
Thanks for watching. Want to study further? Join our training programs today.